Welcome to Primecast, episode 65. My name is Jesse.
My name is Wyatt.
No Andrew this week. He couldn't make it.
He was so offended by the dog rape jokes that he can't continue on the show anymore. We'll miss him.
By the way, beautiful that almost everyone said that. Like, just constant, just Andrew rapes dogs, Andrew rapes dogs. That made me so happy inside.
Really? I felt kind of bad. I checked to see if anyone did, but yeah.
I love it.
Sorry, Andrew.
I'm not. It was funny.
I'm not. It was funny.
Hey, Wyatt.
I laugh at his expense. What?
So, every once in a while, the internet gives you beautiful gifts that you would never expect, such as, Chris Crocker crying over Britney Spears, or, just wonderful things like that, or 3 Wolf Moon.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff like that. Have you ever heard of a website called Gumtree?
No.
It's kind of like the equivalent of Craigslist, but just solely for looking for an apartment or house, or if you're selling your house or looking for a roommate or whatever.
I see.
And I'm going to put you in this situation, okay? So you're looking for this looking for a place to live. The ad just says, this is in England, so imagine yourself talking to have a British accent and just thinking
Cup of tea.
Yeah, it's in Brighton. Room type double. Available to couples, no. Property type, house. And the seller type is private. And the ad is just called Lodger Required. And you're looking for a place to live, alright? Here's the ad.
Okay.
Hello. I am looking for a lodger in my house. I have had a long and interesting life and now choose Brighton as a location for my retirement. Among the many things I've done in my life is to spend 3 years alone in St. Lawrence Island, that's in Canada. These were perhaps the most intense and fascinating years of my life, and I was kept in companionship with a walrus, whom I named Gregory. Never have I had such a fulfilling friendship with anyone, human or otherwise, and upon leaving the island I was heartbroken for months. I now find myself in a large house overlooking the Queen's Park and am keen to get a lodger. This is a position I am prepared to offer for free, no rent payable, on the fulfillment of some conditions. I have, over the past few months, been constructing a realistic walrus costume which should fit most people in average proportions and allow for full and even easy movement in character. To take the position of my lodger, you must be prepared to wear the walrus suit for approximately 2 hours each day. In practice, this is not 2 hours every day. I merely state this and that you are able to get a clear idea of the workload. Whilst in the walrus costume, you must be a walrus. There must be no speaking in a human voice, and any communication must entail making utterances in the voice of a walrus. I believe there are recordings available on the web. To me, the voice is the most natural thing I have ever heard. Other duties will involve catching and eating fish and crabs that I will occasionally throw to you whilst you're being in the walrus. With the exception of this, you will be free to do whatever you choose, and will have a spacious double room, complete run of the house, with the exception of my bedroom and workshop. Oh God, I'd stay away from that workshop. And the use of all facilities within. I am a considered person to share a house with, and other than playing the accordion, my tastes are easy to accommodate. Due to the nature of this position, I will need to audition any applicants before agreeing to take choose the candidate of a lodger. Please contact me if you have any questions. Oh God, do I have questions for you.
I'm sold.
Cool.
I mean, free rent.
You would
I
do
can
it?
do that. I mean, I'm a cosplayer. I can do it. I'm up for it.
So, 2 hours a day, you'd put on a fucking walrus costume and act like a walrus.
A fucking
Okay, but that's so fucking creepy. Like, clearly this guy is not, like, he's not, I don't think he's like insane. But
I'm not sure this is entirely serious, but
update. I'd like to thank everyone who has responded to this advert.
Update.
I was not expecting such an overwhelming response, and I'm sorry that I could not respond to everyone. The auditions that I have held were successful, and I have now found myself a lodger. Thank you again for all your messages and expressions of interest, and I hope those who did not meet the room are not too disappointed and find somewhere to live very soon. Wishing you all the best in any of your future endeavors. So, I think this is something that needs to be followed up on.
I don't think it's real, but I like it.
You don't think it's real?
No, I don't. People post shit like that all the time. Okay, this wasn't a few years ago, but this was a while ago. These were screen caps that me and my friends found. I have no idea where to find them, so I can't. But it was new like baby potty trainer crib, and what it was simply a crib. It was a Craigslist ad, and it was written in good grammar and everything. It was completely serious, but the picture was a crib with barbed wire around the bars hooked up to a car battery.
My God.
And then the other one was a gun concealer, and it was a Solo cup with no bottom, and someone just put it over the gun.
Nice. But
silly shit.
This has like the location. I'm pretty sure this is real because it has like a picture of the place. It's oddly specific. And
does it have a picture of the suit, of the walrus suit? Like, this is what you're going to be wearing?
No. It just has a picture of the house that they're going to be living in.
Fake. It's 100% fake now.
100%?
Just kidding. 100%. I don't know. I'd like to know if this is real or not. Like, I want to know if this is, like, debunked.
Yeah, it's pretty popular. It has 40,000 likes on Facebook. Apparently, someone put on Facebook, I think it's been viewed. This is just since last month. It's been viewed like I don't know. This number's not right. I don't know what that is. Yeah, but yeah, this I think that this is pretty real. And if it's real, they need to follow up on that guy. Make sure the lodger's okay.
The walrus didn't work out, and I had to put him down.
It's like, whatever happened to lodger? He's like, what lodger?
Oh, it didn't work out. What'd you do? We had to put him down.
You mean Gregory? I ate him.
You mean Gregory too?
Like that seems like something that could be in a horror movie. Get like trapped into his giant walrus suit.
It's like human centipede.
Like the human, yeah, exactly, human centipede, but it's just a human walrus.
Human walrus. That's my favorite horror movie.
Anyway.
So I have a quick story.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready? It goes into what I got this week.
All right.
Are you ready? Are you ready for this section of what we got this week?
Yep.
All right. So, last night, okay, let's start with a work story. Today at work, it was just crazy coincidence. I'm at work, and I, again, work in a movie theater, so I'm working at the concession stand like a scrub, and I'm just giving people their food, and it's not busy at all. And this woman comes up to the stand. She's trying to figure out what she wants, and I look at her shirt, and she has the dark olive green Wreck and Rule shirt by Lady of Wreck on Twitter, and
All right.
uh,
Synced up.
whoa,
Whoa.
all right, whoa.
We good? We good?
I think so. Yeah.
What's the problem?
I have it, because I have a mouse and the microphone and a fan and a keyboard all hooked up, and the USB hub that I use to route all those in is a piece of shit, and like just not likes to come unjaggled. So I'm just gonna throw it away now because this thing just doesn't do it.
Nice.
So just got to pick which ones I want to use. Yeah, piece of shit, right?
Yeah.
Where did you lose me?
Something about Twitter.
Okay, so that's right. The T-shirt I saw, the Wreck and Roll T-shirt at work. So this girl has this T-shirt on, and like that's an invested T-shirt. It's not like she went to Kohl's and bought it, or Target, or bought a Transformers T-shirt because she thinks robots are cool. And it was just pretty crazy meeting someone at work who's invested in the fandom and buys the toys and went to BotCon, and that was sweet as hell.
Neat.
Have you ever met anyone, Jesse, like actually in the fandom, like outside of the internet?
Not officially, no. But supposedly, when I went to BotCon, someone that was on YouTube at some point I recorded someone that was halfway popular at the time. I forget what his name was, but like someone was like, "Hey, at so and so, that's a comic." I forget his name. It was a young kid.
Was it Captain Comic
Yep,
Book?
that's it. Supposedly, I saw
remember
him,
that
but
guy.
I didn't see him. If that makes any sense.
I didn't know he went to BotCon ever.
Apparently, he did.
That was in 2008. I thought you knew him. I thought you knew him and the other.
I
don't wanna give
talked
the
to. I
names
didn't.
away.
I talked to him once, like on Skype, but I didn't really know him.
You talked to John multiple times, didn't you?
Review 64. Yep.
Or did you? I know him. Yeah, that's where I met you. I talked to you back in 2009 with him before me and you ever even associated. I was in a call with him, and he added me to that. Well, like we started talking like 2011. We were friends then. But yeah.
He just kind of dropped off the face of the planet, and that makes me sad.
Yeah, watch him listen to this. Apparently, I don't know. There's been scuttlebutt because I had friends that talked to him as well.
Yeah.
And
there's been what about him?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's still around because there's I know another. I don't want to give his name away. Because I don't know if he's listening. He'd be mad, but I saw him have some activity on YouTube not too long ago, and all three of them kind of just dropped off at the same time, or at least the two. I don't know if Captain Comic Book is doing anything anymore, but what the F? Yeah, I don't know where they went.
Anyway, so did you get anything else?
Yeah, at the same thing with work. I went to the Pacific Rim premiere. We had like a 10 o'clock screening on Thursday, and they had the prints, the really cool artistic prints that someone had drawn. And I was at my work, and at my theater we have 4 conjoining theaters that go upstairs through a top exit, and we have a vending machine in there. And while I was there, I told my friend, I was like, hey, let's not buy pop here. It's super expensive because movie theaters are expensive. I was like, I could just go up to my break room and get bottles of pop for like 75 cents. He's like, all right, we'll do that. So I go up there and get them. And for movie posters, we have them. Normally for the really popular ones that we only have a couple of, we have a manager that you can tell, and like they'll have them reserved. It's pretty much first come first serve. The rest get put out in the locker room for first come first serve.
Yeah. And
I'm walking down the hallway and I just see something catch my eye. I'm like, those look new. I go check them. They have Pacific Rim posters. And so I grabbed a couple. I grabbed 3 because a friend had a friend had asked me to grab one. I wanted one. And my friend Chris, who was with me, and the friend I grabbed one for, he's ended up going to be trading me a knockoff, like one of those KO Fans Project Superion add-on kits for it that he bought and doesn't really need. So that's sweet as hell.
Do you have the Superion?
And no, I'm looking on eBay right now for one.
Because you have the add-on kit, you might as well, huh?
Yeah, like, I mean, it'll just be a cool thing to have as well, because, like, in the future when I do get Superion, it'll be like, yeah, look at this. But we were in the middle of the IMAX theater, and I go down, I'm like, here, man, I got you a present, and I toss him out, he's like, oh, what is it? I'm like, unravel it. And he opens it, and it's one of the big posters they put in the glass in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, dude, no way. And there were people looking around like, what? And I kind of had to tell a couple people, like, I work here, I'm sorry. Like, sorry.
Nice.
I bet they went to the guest services, they're like, what's with that guy? And they were like, he works here. Like, what do you want? Because, I don't know. If there, I don't know how many more there were. I got, 2, I don't know, but I got a really nice, I got a frame for one today. A really nice frame for it. A picture of it's on Twitter. It's so nice. It's a gigantic poster, but that's something I got this week, and I thought that was a fun story. I got a lot of third-party stuff this week. A lot of it.
A lot of it.
A lot of it.
So much of it.
I got my Big Bad Toy Store box.
Oh yeah? What was in it?
We'll start off with that. Figure Arts Normal Vegeta. The one with the, the black hair.
Oh yeah?
He's sweet. Like, he's better than I thought he'd be. Like, I'm
surprised that you didn't post
something a lot similar to the Super Saiyan one.
You didn't post any pictures of it yet.
I've just been playing around with other stuff I got this week. I've been too busy.
Oh. That's one I've been really interested in getting.
Yeah, I mean, is there anything you want to know about it?
What accessories does it have?
He has a lot of pairs of hands. I worded that horribly, but he does. He has multiple sets of hands. He has a lot more than the Super Saiyan Vegeta. He comes with multiple faces. He comes with this really weird, like, sweating face where he's like grunting. Ooh. It's weird. And they actually like have sweat molded and painted in his eyes.
Oh, really?
One cool thing he comes with is, did you get the Super Saiyan one?
No.
I had my friend open it because I was playing with other stuff. I was like, hey man, you might enjoy this because he likes Dragon Ball, and he was like, what's this for? And it was an extra black hair piece. Like, the whole head assembly, on the Dragon Ball figure, they use face swaps instead of head swaps. It comes with an extra, like, actual head piece, actual head attachment piece for Super Saiyan Vegeta. So you can have both normal Vegetas. Comes with a second one for that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it comes with 2 normal heads, essentially?
Yeah, and I saw that, and I was like, why didn't they do this for Super Saiyan? Because now we know that they thought about it, but they're just kind of being dicks about it. It's a cool touch. I'm not going to use it for Super Saiyan, but it's cool. Like, I thought it was really sweet. He comes with the Scouter crushing hand, with an exploding Scouter. He actually comes with a stand, but the reason he comes with a stand is he comes with effect pieces.
Yeah.
Of, like, blasts. And he has a tail. He has 2 tails. One that wraps around him and pegs in 2 places, and the other one that just hangs off his back.
Oh, so it's more like natural tail-esque.
Yeah. He comes with a lot of accessories. It's really cool. Like, all of his accessories take up one of my little storage boxes for figure art accessories. Like, I have one box. It's full of all of my Kamen Rider figure art accessories, and I have another one full of just his.
Wow.
And it fills it up, basically. So, that was crazy. But he's cool. I thought I'd talk about that first because I think that would be the most interesting for you. In that box, I also got my Fans Project Quality Downforce, which is drag strip for Menasor. He's cool. It was a little surprising. I like him actually more than I thought he would. Like, when we saw more pictures for him, I got really excited. I was like, oh, it looks sweet. But then we saw reviews, and I was like, oh, he looks spindly, he looks fiddly, and I don't really like the artwork on the box for him. It's kind of weird. But I was surprised. I think the figure's really cool. He's really solid. And in that same box, I got the X Crossfire Explorer Ammunitioner re-release set.
That's for the Bruticus, right?
Yeah, it's for the Asian exclusive Bruticus. It's not Platinum Series, it's just Asia exclusive, but it's for that one. But then the next day in the mail, I got Energon Bruticus.
Oh, but you got the wrong one.
Now I have a Colossus.
Did you?
Yeah,
did you?
It was a lot cheaper.
Did you combine him?
Yeah, I'm staring at him.
Is he not?
He's beautiful.
How does it compare to, say, the Fall of Cybertron Bruticus?
I dug the Fall of Cybertron, and I'm not, I don't have silly expectations for a Hasbro piece to match up to this collector-oriented triple-digit piece.
Right.
But goddamn, it trumps it. Like there's no competition. It has good proportions. It's menacing. It's tall. He has good-looking limbs, good articulation. He has posable fingers, and everything just fills out so great.
Yeah. I decided I could
gush on this guy.
I could never part with my SDCC Bruticus.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, sentimental reasons. Or, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. As I don't know.
I remember when it came out.
Yeah. I like it.
I remember that whole thing. You were like, oh, I don't need the SDCU2 one.
I think it.
You saw the picture of it, like, yeah, it's okay. And then you're like, I gotta have
I
it.
know.
And then you got
I
it.
know.
And then
I just went.
Months later, like, I'm gonna sell it.
Well, I don't
And
want to
then now
sell
you're like,
it.
I need it.
I didn't want to sell it.
I think what you did was I think you imagined you selling it, and you're like, I want it back.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't be able to really get it back.
Nope.
Yeah.
Because
I'm like, I don't need this.
But I mean, it's not that. I needed money. That's why.
Yeah. Did you get the money, or did you sell it?
No, I didn't sell it. I didn't sell anything.
Okay.
I got a second job.
Oh, what's your second job?
That's why on Saturday and Sunday nights I'm working at Amazon.
Okay. Can I say something, and this isn't to be rude?
Yeah.
I thought maybe the reason was that you couldn't do Saturday or Sunday anymore was because your wife was like, hey, pick a day.
No. No, because I'm working third shift on the weekends too.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I know you want family time and stuff because when it gets 2 o'clock in the morning, I hear her, Jesse, hurry up.
Mm-hmm.
So.
What else came in your box?
Just kidding. I got that. Okay, I got that little Fans Project Quake, the little mini-con Shockwave. I was expecting nothing out of that. I was like, oh, okay, it's a cool throw-in. I love it. It is awesome. I don't know why I'm so blown away by this little tiny mini-con, little taller than mini-con size Shockwave. He's awesome. He has good articulation. He's just sweet, and I love the idea of a Shockwave that his experiment went wrong, and now he's just shrunk to the size of Frenzy and Rumble.
No.
And he just walks around. Yeah, he sounds like Kermit the Frog now too.
Hey, this is not very logical.
I'm coming with my own little. I'm coming with my own little
So whenever he goes,
in my head.
where he goes to keyboard, it's more like.
Yeah, it's more of a like a then but yeah. I didn't want to hit my desk too hard because then it might jostle out my mic again and I'd probably shoot myself.
Oh yeah. Then I'll shoot you.
Remember that thing that okay, so remember that super special thing I bought a few weeks ago? And in the box with Energon Bruticus, I got a deluxe Armada Nemesis Prime. So there's that. But
Do I remember?
I didn't tell you what it was.
Oh, you didn't tell me what it was? You did or
No,
you
this is the
didn't?
one I wasn't gonna tell anyone. I hinted at it. I did
Vaguely.
I got a KO set City Commander
Oh.
for my Ultra Magnus. Yeah, you know that's the thing I've been wanting for years.
Right.
Since it came out. So the way I thought about it was there's no way I can't get it. I can't go anymore without not getting it. I'm gonna get it from this website because this website was supposed to send it with also a KO set of the TFX 03 set, which is the rocket launchers and the small gun and the clip and all that. But that's another thing in a minute. This set though caused me so much grief.
Really?
So much just pissed off. I got it, and I knew the forearms and the shoulders would be loose, and I'd have to put something in there to stiffen it up. You know, just to put some blockage there. The forearm piece that connects it, everything else was fine. The legs were great. The chest was fine. Everything else was fine. And I recorded an unboxing as well. I may still put that up. I probably will. But the right forearm piece, like, you know how the original has screws in it? This one has 0 screws.
Uh-huh. So how's it work?
Because it's a knockoff. It has 0 screws. It didn't hold together at all. So when I would turn the wrist, it would pry apart the plastic, and it ended up breaking. And I had to put super glue in there, and it didn't hold. So I had to take that off and put Gorilla Glue on it. But then the Gorilla Glue melted with the super glue and didn't bond. So it happened again. It turned into a gloppy mess. So I was like, fuck it. I took a file and I filed down the insides of the peg of the wrist. Put that in there. And then I filed down all the plastic and all the glue residue off. And just started over. So I filed it all down in gritty and pressed it together for a long time. And it holds fine now. But that was a few hours of Jesus Christ, I want to shoot myself. And like measuring the pieces of like old GameStop rewards card to cut up and put in the slots to make sure it'll hold.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a knockoff, and so I'm not worried about like, you know, the collector value. The way I saw it was, I can pretty much have my cake and eat it too. I can still have my holy grail of an official City Commander. This one's just to hold me over. So that's pretty much it. Though it was supposed to come, it was listed on Yahoo with a TFX 03 set. Now, it wasn't just listed or in the picture. On the website it says comes with this, and it showed a separate picture of those things. And I emailed Yahoo and I was like, hey, I didn't get this, can I get it? And they're like, actually it doesn't come with that. I'm like, well, what are you gonna do then? Because I emailed you guys months ago asking if it did, and you told me yes. So what the hell? And they're like, well, we'll refund you $20 as compensation. I'm like, all right, well, $20 compensation, that's pretty good. So I'm getting $20 off of it.
Cool.
So $20 off for my missing the set and and it just being a knockoff piece of ass. But hey, I fixed it, so it's okay.
I came to that part when I got a knockoff Optimal Optimus in the mail after like spending a couple years trying to find it, because it was like a miniaturized Optimus, and it like first 5 minutes it broke like right away trying to move it. I've messed with that thing for a couple hours, and eventually made it into just like a non-transformable Optimus figure. But then it just continued to disintegrate, and yeah.
Did you ever get an Optimal Optimus?
I have a full Optimal Optimus, but I just like the idea of having a smaller one, because it was so accurate and it was very shiny. But then the thing just shattered, because I got Optimal Optimus when they first came out. But I just liked the smaller one, but it was absolute junk. In fact, and somewhere along the lines, after I got it, I don't know how, but like the seller ran a store, so I actually bought it from an actual retail store. I forget what it was, But then he came across my video,
Yeah.
and he sent me emails like, "I'm so sorry that it broke, like in your hands on video." It's like, it's all right.
It did. Like you were recording a
Yeah.
video, and it was just like.
Yeah. Yeah. It was rather unfortunate. But
That would suck.
did you get anything else?
Fuck, I don't think so. No, I'm gonna say no. What'd you get?
I just got a little as an anniversary present. I got the shut up. I got the the Batman: The Dark Knight Returns graphic novel. Finally,
Yeah.
and I like it a lot. I was reading it on the shitter when I came home. That's it.
Thanks for the detail.
Yep. It was a good poop.
Oh. Really quick. I saw. I don't really want to like talk about the whole movie, but I saw Monsters University today.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. It was pretty great. Though Johnny Worthington, the asshole at the Roar fraternity.
Who?
The guy with the horns. He was Johnny Worthington. He was the guy who was a leader of the fraternity that Sully wanted.
Oh yeah, with the devil horns.
Remember? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that guy, he's voiced by Nathan Fillion,
Oh, is he?
and yeah, who I fangirl over. And we went to Target after the movie, and I was just cruising down the aisle, and they had a little plush of that character. I was like, I wonder. And I was trying to find I found a button on it, and I was like, well, how do I turn it on? And you have to shake it, shake and scare, I guess.
Yeah.
And I shook it, and I was like, oh, I bet it sounds like shit. But I shook it, and it's actually Nathan Fillion's voice, and I was like, I need this. So I hid it in Target just in case. Also, my girlfriend rolled her eyes. Like, I could hear her eyes roll in the movie. But so you know the character Randall
Yeah.
or Randy, his last name is Boggs, and in the movie Nathan Fillion calls him by Boggs, and I was like, he said my name. She was like, oh my god, just shut up and watch it.
Shut up. Shut up, Boggs. Watch this movie.
Shut the fuck up.
My favorite character is Art. My favorite new character, anyway.
He's voiced by Charlie Day.
Charlie Day. Who's that?
Have you ever seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Charlie, he's also in Pacific Rim, and he is awesome in that movie.
I don't like that guy though. He was in a movie.
You don't?
He was in a movie called Going the Distance with Drew Barrymore and Justin Long. I just found him really annoying.
He's really cool in Pacific. I don't know. I just like him. I think he's fun. And him in Pacific Rim, like for Man of Steel, the movie was cool, but I didn't care about any of the actors except for Christopher Maloney. So he's like a side character that I really liked. So and that is Charlie Day to Pacific Rim for me. Like I love the movie, but for him, he's just like icing because I think he's awesome. And like when I was reading the cast list, I was like, oh, he's playing a doctor. Oh, I can't wait to see him like play the super serious smart doctor. He doesn't. Like
He's just him.
He's pretty much just him, just smart. So I acts the same. It's kind of awesome. There was a video on YouTube that said It's Always Sunny in Pacific Rim, and it was a scene from Pacific Rim. He's like, I can't tell you what it is, even if I wanted to, but it is pretty cool. And then it plays a theme song from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and it has the quotations of the episode title. It says, Charlie builds a robot, and it was really funny.
So yeah, so you saw Pacific Rim today, was it?
I saw last night.
Last night, yeah. And it was pretty good. Pretty good, huh?
I loved it a lot. I've heard so many people just like, oh, it's. I haven't heard anyone yet refer to it as a Transformers ripoff, but I heard someone refer to it as an Evangelion ripoff, and I want to just face desk so hard at my computer. I couldn't take it. Literally, the guy who said that was in a Naruto Facebook group, and that group was already full of people. And as soon as he said that, I was like, I'm done, and I left that group. I was like, there's no way I'm dealing with these.
How's it a?
I'm sorry, it's.
How could it be a ripoff of that? I'm not.
Because the mechs and like kind of the aliens, kind of Evangelion, kind of had aliens, angels, but I don't know. And then like I haven't heard anyone refer to it as a Gundam ripoff. If you would think if anything.
Yeah.
But no. And just everyone's like, oh well, he based off Power Rangers, so it's a Power Rangers ripoff.
What?
Like, Pacific Rim is not a Tokusatsu or Sentai or a Power Rangers ripoff. Guillermo del Toro said he did a few things based on Power Rangers, like not based, but he just kind of like, yeah, hey, this is that.
Inspired
I'm just
by
a firm
Power
believer
Rangers.
of, yeah, there's inspiration, and then there's having a similar idea and just getting to it first. That's all it is. Pacific Rim, yeah, it shares concepts of the giant robots and the gigantic, and they call them kaiju. It's not a Godzilla ripoff. It's obviously, referencing it. Like, hey, we know this thing exists. It's not ripping it off.
Any cool trailers?
And just no, all of them were the same. The only trailer that stood out for me, they were all trailers I'd seen before. The one trailer that stood out to me was I saw a Wolverine trailer, and it was the one I really like. In the beginning, he's with Jean Grey in his bed.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that today. Today too. I really like that one. You actually get a good view of the Silver Samurai. He's huge.
Yeah. Because the first trailer of the Wolverine I didn't like. I was like, okay, whatever. But this one I dug.
I like it all. I like the tone.
When does the Wolverine come out?
July 26th, I think.
Really? I don't think I'm gonna be in town. Fuck.
Oh, fuck a duck.
Fuck.
Let's get into news.
I'll get a poster from that too. Haha. No.
Yes.
All right.
All right. No.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You start. God, you have a lot of shit here. Most of that's easy. Okay, go on. I don't know what this first part is.
So, this company called Cubex released pictures of a Masterpiece Huffer. An unofficial Masterpiece Huffer that they're doing. I want to show you pictures of this, Jesse, because it doesn't look that good.
Alright.
A lot of people really like it, and that's cool, but I want to know your. This is the reason I put it up there. I wanted to know because I know you don't really care about third party, or at least you don't care about buying it.
I'm extremely picky about third party stuff.
You like accessories.
Yeah.
You like add-on stuff. You don't like completely new figures.
Yes.
And that's cool. Like, and I'm pretty sure you're from a standpoint of third party's cool. It's just really not for me. Am I correct?
The third party market has become oversaturated, and I find most of it uninteresting.
Okay, that's a good way to put it. Okay, so take a look at this Huffer.
I found it.
A lot of people like it. This isn't finished, obviously. A lot of people like it, and I really don't.
So it can actually work with MP10's trailer. Apparently. What they say.
Word on the street is. No, I saw that picture. It can. Like, the leg transformation looks cool, but in the chest looks cool. It's the head and the arms. It all looks so uninteresting.
So
it doesn't.
I just see sketches of the robot.
Here I linked you. This one is colored and everything. It's like, it's not fully colored. It's missing the crotch piece, and the some of the paint is scratchy.
All right.
It's clearly not done.
All right, hold.
But from what we're seeing here, what I think it's doing is it's taking the sketches we saw a few years ago for a Masterpiece Huffer.
Oh, I see.
Designer
Okay.
sketched out.
quick take a look at this. My computer's running a little bit slow because I'm multitasking.
Damn it.
Huh. Okay, what are your problems with this?
The head, like everything from the chest up and the arms look really weird and like uninteresting and just bland. It doesn't like match its own shape, like from the bottom half. It looks like two different toys put together.
I kind of like it.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
it looks neat.
That's why I want to know your opinion.
Load this picture. Yeah, I mean, he looks like how he did in the show. I mean, yeah, the arms are weird, but I mean they're still accurate. The head,
they look fine. I like that design. It's just
the head maybe looks a little.
It doesn't.
The head looks maybe a little bit off, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean it looks fine to me. I mean I don't think I'd ever get it.
Because I read a forum post on this before, and I was excited they were going to use some of those sketches, but I hope they just round it out a little bit. But because what we're seeing here is something I don't really dig. But yeah, I want to see something better. I probably won't buy it. But the problem I have with this though is not it. Okay, so you remember what you said earlier about oversaturation of third party? Well, okay. Company comes out with third-party accessories. Everyone makes third-party accessories. Alright, fine. TFC Toys started combiners. Everyone's doing combiners now. Vans Toys, I think is who they are, did Quake Wave, the Masterpiece Shockwave. Now everybody and their mothers are going to be doing Masterpiece villains. And I don't care. Like, Quake Wave is a figure who looks perfect, in my opinion. He's an aesthetic I like. He has beautiful just lines and just everything just grooves with me. So nice, and I want to own it so bad. But this, like, it's only $150 for Quake Wave, a full size electronic Masterpiece figure. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's pretty much a Masterpiece figure. But this, like, I doubt another figure could be, cheap enough, third party cheap enough to, be able to have that appeal to look good enough and have a good price tag. Like, I understand third party stuff isn't supposed to be cheap or can't be cheap, but, draw a line.
Yeah, it looks okay, but I don't plan on. Like I said, I don't have a problem with it, but I'm not getting it.
No, you said you kind of like it. That you now have to buy it. They heard it. People heard it.
So I said I kind of like I have to get it. Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the rule of collecting. Either you're with it or you're against it. Also, I already know. I'm sorry. What?
No, go on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was lagging really bad. Hold on. Let me check my speed.
We are kind of lagging a little bit.
So, yeah. I don't know. Oh, okay. Never mind. That's why. Let me kill this. Let me kill Steam. I don't know why it's running.
That's.
Also, I know it. I want.
That would be the reason why, right there.
Yep. For some reason, it was updating, and I told it not to. I know what I want this episode's password to be. Gregory the Walrus.
Yeah.
Alright. As soon as we were talking about that story, I was like, I got it. But anyway, what's the next story?
Beast Hunters Dark Steel released at U.S. retail as well as deluxes. And that's the Beast Hunters Predacons Rising subline, a subline of a subline.
Yep. I want Dark Steel a lot, and I kind of want Skylynx.
And Dark Steel is the Grimwing repaint.
Yes, and I haven't been able to get Grimwing. A gentleman on Twitter had actually, I got it on my phone. I got the notification on my phone of the tweet where he said, "Hey, I'm selling a Grim." I think he listens to Primecast, so he's probably listening to this right now. He said, "Hey, I'm selling a Grimwing," and I went to find his tweet, and it was gone. So
weird.
I'm tapped out of money at the moment anyway, but I still have yet to find Grimwing or Ultra Magnus at all.
Really?
Yeah,
Supposedly,
a lot of people have been finding them. Like I'm not freaking out, but damn.
speaking of weird finds, uh, what, who was it? I forget. Oh my god, is it Epic or Mad Shell? One of those two. Uh,
Um.
One of those two sent me a picture that they found two skyquakes in stores just like recently. I thought that was hilarious because I've never seen one in stores.
I don't. Yeah, some Toys R Us's were kind of getting them. A guy who lives near me who's a collector. He found a Skyquake in store at Toys R Us.
It just makes me. That is really one of my favorite figures. Not only just because like it's a great mold, but I think it's slightly superior painted version of him. But you know, we all bought him at the same time. So I think it has a little place in Primecast history. And it could actually be Primecast's mascot in a way. I think.
Yeah, man. And I like it. And freaking Andrew and his stupid toy opinions. It's a good toy.
I think so. But yeah, the deluxes.
No, you're right. No, you're right. He's wrong. I love you, Andrew.
Deluxes. Skylinks is the repaint of who?
Or it was shit, man. I don't even know. Razor. It's not Razor Snapper.
Laser back.
No.
Razor Claw.
Another one.
Razor Claw.
No, it's not Razor Claw. Wait, it might. I think it was changed to Razor Claw. I don't care. I'm going with it. Yeah. It was Razor Claw, sure. I heard his son. There he is.
Hi. Yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Dad.
Welcome back. New images of TFC, not Predaking images. You kind of repeat yourself there. New images of Predaking images. That's funny.
Oh.
And.
Hey.
And I so don't care about Predaking or about this. How many companies are making a Predaking? TFC and
at least.
Oh my god,
3.
so stupid.
That's why I bring it up because this is getting dumb for Predaking.
So stupid. Like I have no interest in spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on fucking basically knockoff combiners.
I mean, they're pretty.
Yeah, they are for all intents and purposes knockoffs. They're just highly collectible knockoffs. But yeah, I've gone into many different thoughts about many different thoughts about the figures, so I'm not going to go in again. But yeah, it's still all bullshit.
No, please tell us.
It's bullshit.
I like the look of this one, but I'm starting to lose interest. Like, okay, they all do something really different. That's cool, but there's another company teasing a Predaking. It's like, no, you just please cancel production on that, please, for the love of God.
I would much rather have the premium reissue G1 Predaking. Like, I would take that over this whatever not Predaking figure any day of the week.
I think if I had a choice of which Predaking I wanted, like, if price wasn't an option, including the reissue, I think I'd go with the Mastermind Creations one. But that's the problem. Price is an issue. Yeah, on two of them, because G1s are cool, but, shit, like, that Predaking looks amazing. the problem with the Mastermind Creations one is I think 2 or 3 of the components are at least over $100
Right.
a piece. And like ranging at $90 a piece, yeah, okay. But that's hard to justify 5. There's 6 parts to Predaking, right?
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're making a 6th, but it's optional for Mastermind.
The only 2 combiners that had 6 components. The first one was a Devastator, and the second one was a Piranacon. But that one doesn't quite technically count because the 6th one just turned into a gun, which was always interesting. But yeah, oh yeah.
That's cool.
I'll take the G1 Predaking any day of the week. Those toys are just so much more fun, I think. I think you get.
Do you have a G1 Predaking, or have you ever?
No,
had one?
but I'm planning on getting the Platinum Series one.
Okay, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I just said it.
Oh, you were saying like I think you, and then yeah.
Oh, I said I think you just for $120. I think you just get so much more for your Predaking instead of just paying 110. Like I was looking at I forget I think it was Mastermind Creations. I was just looking at it. You spend $20 on just one figure, and yeah, fuck that. That's why I'm sticking to accessories when it comes to third party stuff like Dr. Wu. Love them. Love I have 3 Dr. Wu products so far, and the Dark Star Saber, the Tyrant Sword, just came out, so I plan on getting that soon. So I love their accessories. Now, I'm not saying that like any of the TFC or Mastermind Creations products look bad. They don't look bad. Well, some of them, some of them look bad. Like those Cybertronian Seekers. Those robot modes look horrible. But it's just so hard to justify. It's just so. It's so fucking weird to see like what is essentially like a bootleg company competing against another bootleg company to make a giant $500 to $600 product, and it's just like especially when I don't like competitive. I don't like I'm not very competitive. Like I like when it comes to stuff like that, and just watching 2 things compete against each other. It's just, which is kind of ironic for me to say because I love football, but in this sense where it's more like we're better than you. No, I'm better than you, and I'm going to try my best, and we're they're just trying to measure each other's dicks and seeing who can be the best. And when it gets to that, like when it's, I don't like it. It's the whole nature thing.
I just imagined you running. I just imagined you like running, and you're just like, stop fighting, guys, stop fighting.
It's just toys. But I'm not saying that like I just want to support Hasbro or Takara Tomy, but it's not about supporting them at all. I'm just sick of it all. When Fans Project came out, like I liked Fans Project because those are still accessories to existing figures, and they were
City Commander.
Yeah, City Commander. I had DIA Commander, and that was a lovely piece. Just I got over those kind of fast, and I'm just more used to like smaller accessories.
Mm-hmm.
But my God, I'm not. If someone were to hand me a TFC Hercules, I would not turn it away. But I
would ask you for it, but like, hey man. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesse, if someone gave you a free TFC Hercules, I'd probably give you a couple $100 for it. So just keep that.
A couple $100.
Don't turn it away. Yeah, don't turn it away. because you'll make a profit at the end of the day.
All right.
Because that is a thing. That's a thing I want.
Hercules. Thing's huge, but
Yeah, I like
it
it.
is.
It's pretty. All right.
It is pretty, but it's
It is
still.
honestly pretty.
All right. There's $500 for a Hercules. My God.
But
still.
I was trying. There was part of my mind like a couple weeks ago where I was like, hey, I could take each paycheck every 2 weeks, and my toy splurge could be a piece of Hercules. Because I found a site that has them for like $70 a piece. And I was like, I could slowly, over the course of a couple months, build a Hercules. But I don't think that's going to be financially able to do for a while.
Probably not.
I'd like to do that though. Like, I think that'd be a good idea. Like, have the $10 toy here and there, but each month, just alright, boop, there it is. There's my toy. That's two pieces a month. They pay every
How
other
come
week.
BBTS has something for sale, but they don't have a picture of it? It just says picture coming soon. That's weird. It's the Leader Optimus Prime replica back panel and Buster gun set from UFO Toys.
I don't know. Maybe they haven't. Maybe UFO Toys is solicited, but they haven't released official pictures. I don't know.
But it's in stock.
I'd be like, hey.
They could even just it's in
is?
stock. But they don't. It just says picture coming
That's
soon.
dumb. Okay, yeah.
Maybe refresh it and see if it changes.
Maybe BBTS is like, oh, fuck it, no one's gonna buy it anyways.
No, it still says it. That's funny.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay. Next bit of news is images of Takara, Blitzwing, and Springer, and I didn't see any real comparisons between them. Have you seen them? Like how?
I noticed. I didn't see comparisons, but I could tell what was different. Blitzwing is really different. Oh wait, you don't own the toys, so yeah, I can see how you can really tell. I mean, they're way different. They're way different.
Like what?
For one, Springer is more of a military, dark green with dark grays and silvers, and Blitzwing is like a pinkish purple metallic. And I don't know, Blitzwing looks cool, but not, I don't know, it's kind of weird. He's being flashy for no reason, but I think Springer looks awesome. But apparently that is the exact opposite. Everyone thinks Blitzwing looks pretty good, but Springer looks really meh.
Really? Why? What are they saying about it?
They're just saying oh, Blitzwing looks cool and Springer looks okay, I guess. That's just what I've read. I mean, I'm sure other people feel differently like I do, but I thought that was extremely interesting because I mean, not because I feel differently, but I honestly think that it's the other way around. That's my opinion, at least. And I was surprised to read everyone I like this a lot more. I'm like, oh shit.
I still would really like to get the Springer, but I don't think I would spend any more than $20 on it. I do.
You'll find it in the store. It's $20 in the store.
Yeah, they're going fast off the shelves around here, though.
There's one shelf warming around me. PayPal me some cash, dude. I'll get it for you.
I'll think about it. That's about it for news of this jumbled mess of.
Was there a new?
There was a new episode of Prime, but I did not see it yet because
I saw. Did you see the one last week? I saw the part of that the thing happened.
That what thing? What thing?
Did you see it? I think I just asked that.
The last week's episode, yeah.
The one where Soundwave is being interrogated.
Oh yeah. I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah, I went to YouTube and I typed in. By the way, spoiler alert for Transformers Prime. Big spoiler alert. Okay. Yeah, I went to YouTube and typed in Soundwave Talks, and that's all I saw. I saw that scene. He sounds like G1 Soundwave, kind of.
That mixed between Dark of the Moon and G1.
Really, the Dark of the Moon, like the huge mix. I was surprised. I was like, really? Are they really throwing Dark of the Moon in this? Because I don't think Dark of the Moon was memorable enough to start,
Just
having,
Dr. Claw.
Throwbacks to. Seriously.
Yeah, but
I'm sure it's Frank Welker still.
But it was kind of funny how they just kept looking at him when he was unconscious because he erased his memory, so they couldn't interrogate him. But when he was in sleep mode or whatever, they're just looking like, man, it's so creepy. It's like no matter where you are, he's looking at you.
That is funny.
But yeah.
I did think it was hilarious though when they're asking him questions like "Do it now," and he just puts on a
smile. Yeah, that was great. It's like, I'll give you something to smile about.
Like, fuck you. Optimus? I didn't like Optimus in that scene. He's like, if you don't tell us what we want to know, you'll pretty much be a prisoner of war. I was like, are you fucking serious? This is dark. This is not even dark for the sake. It's dark for the sake of being just messed up. There's nothing behind that. It was like, all right, we'll do pretty much illegal stuff to you. We're gonna be bad guys to get the stuff out of you. I didn't care for that. That was weird.
YouTube has been really strict on episodes of Prime lately. It's hard to find episodes.
Yeah, I haven't been able to find it.
I don't have fucking Hub. I want to see it. Where can I go to see it?
I'm just always busy on Fridays. I don't know. It sounded like he said, "Daddy, I'm pregnant."
No.
I hope not. Jesse's gonna be a grandpa.
Nope, I'm not.
Not today.
Not ever.
Hey. I'm excited for that day.
Okay. Do you want to do questions?
Up to you, man. I don't really care.
How many do we have?
Let me check. I had the... God damn it, my tab. Alright. I'm opening up a new tab. The other one closed.
This is riveting.
Alright. Well, stall. I told you what I was doing. We have... work. Come on. Come on, Bessie. Come on. Bring it on home.
Come on, Bessie. Come on, Bessie.
Come on, Bessie. Come on. Alright. Stall for a second, alright?
Bessie is the name of a whale that was captured in the lakes of Lake Titicaca, and she ate a bunch of people offshore, and ate 5 men, 27 women, which is weird, and 1 dog. So she was arrested and put in prison. So is this working yet or not?
A whale? I was listening to your story. What are you this isn't a real story,
No.
is it? I'd say yeah, it works. Are you done with your story? I was getting into that story. I was wanting to hear the thrilling conclusion of how Bessie broke out of jail.
That's next week.
Okay. Follow up. Oh my god, I get it, Gmail. You look different. I don't care. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Jesus Christ.
That's 8 emails, not 8 questions.
Our lightning round, each one, super fast. Go.
From Harrison Kamak. Hi, Primecast.
Hi.
Or Carmack. Carmack, I said it right. His name's Harry, alright? It's Carmack. Harry here with a rather weird question. As I type this, it is July 3rd. Amazing Spider-Man came out a year ago today. That's a good fun fact. And I woke up feeling bad. Here's what I mean. Do you think something bad could happen again, just like the shooting in Colorado at any midnight showing of Man of Steel? Wow, what the heck? I don't know why I thought of something that dark, but I barely think that way. I'm just thinking, what if? The way I think about it is, something like that could always happen. Always. There's really no way, except for the person doing it. I mean, what can you really, it goes back to what we talked about last week.
We pretty much talked about all this last week.
We really did. Seriously. Refer to last week, because that's, the best way to summarize what, Yeah, that stuff could happen, but, I mean, what are you going to do? Thoughts? I mean, yeah, what if? I mean, well, we talked about that. I'm sorry. Also, if you guys listen to Aurora, the Hans Zimmer song made for the people affected by the shooting. No,
I haven't either.
Thanks for answering them questions. Keep up the good work. All I really have to say is refer to last week when we talked about all that morality and mortality. Oh look, a question from Andrew. From,
look, how about that?
From Transfan681. Number 1, Sportimus, would you like to see a new line of movie masters based on the 1989 Batman movie? We'll answer it for him. Yes.
Oh, I would. Hell yeah.
Well, by that I mean I would like to see Batman, and I'd like to see the Joker.
Bob.
And maybe, Bob. I'd like to see Bob. That's it.
Who else?
What are some...
Consider it like a set of 6. Like most movie masters
I
are.
want a fat Commissioner Gordon. I want a fat Gordon.
Fat Gordon, yes. A black Harvey Dent.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh,
Action Jackson as Harvey Dent.
Billy D. Williams. Yes. I forgot all about that. Who else is in that movie?
Okay, so Batman, Joker, obviously,
Lois Lane.
Fat Gordon. I meant.
I want a figure. I want a figure of the guy that he electrocuted.
Just the corpse.
Yeah, like the burnt corpse, with the suit on. He's like, "I'm glad you're dead."
Bob. So we need one more.
I'm gonna say the Joker when he has the pale makeup on.
Got a variant in there too.
Like when he has the skin.
Are you sure?
Are
you sure you're not a secret undercover agent for Mattel? Because you're thinking just like them.
Well, I just think that'd be sweet because that was my favorite part of that whole movie when he uses makeup for actual skin tones. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not.
They're probably looking to hire.
They're probably looking to, I don't know, liquidate.
You could rise to the rank of president tomorrow with those kind of ideas.
Those kind of ideas. They just shit themselves. But how do you feel about He-Man? I'm just like,
well, let me tell you about He-Man.
Let me tell you about He-Man. Castle Grayskull. I say we scale it down by about 16 more inches, and to make a profit for it, we have to charge him $65 more a piece.
Brilliant.
It's just business.
Done.
They have to understand. And then we'll shoot their mothers. Because we're Matty Collector and fuck them.
We're the goddamn Matty Collector USA.
That's how I think the Matty Collector board meetings go by, because we're fucking Matty Collector. No one will fuck with us. No matter what we do, they'll treat us like gods. Anyway. What are some older movies from the 80s and 90s that you would like to buy on DVD or Blu-ray?
RoboJocks. I was thinking about that since Pacific Rim came out. It's kind of similar.
They for some reason I don't own the original Child's Play on DVD, and they released a trailer for Curse of Chucky, and I'm excited.
I interrupt you to tell you, Kristen Bell just tweeted me happy birthday.
And the whole podcast community doesn't care about Kristen Bell.
Everybody cares about Kristen Bell.
Do you know who Kristen Bell is, Wyatt?
I thought she said Christian.
Not Christian Bale, Kristen Bell.
Okay, no, I don't know.
No,
who
no
that
one
is.
does.
You don't know who Kristen Bell is?
No.
Who is it?
Wrong? Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Who is
The have you seen Forgetting Sarah Marshall? No.
And do you live under a rock?
That show, Veronica Mars.
Yes.
Do you know who that show is? No.
The only thing I know about Forgetting Sarah Marshall was I couldn't get through it because I didn't really care about it. It has Russell Brand in it, and it has the guy from How I Met Your Mother in it.
Yeah. Anyway, next question.
I like all the other movies.
You guys suck.
Which Batmobile would you prefer, the 1989 Batmobile or the Tumbler?
Definitely the '89 Batmobile.
Yeah, Tumbler's a tank. I mean, shit. Ford,
But
what is your guys'
the
opinion on-
Batmobile from Dark Knight Returns is definitely the best.
In your guys' opinion, what is the best movie so far this year? Pacific Rim. I threw that gauntlet down last night. Like, it definitely beat out Iron Man 3. It beat out Man of Steel, in my opinion. Yeah.
I don't know. But I'd say
I think for you, I would say...
what?
I would assume that you would say Man of Steel.
No. So far out of the ones I've seen, I'd say Star Trek Into Darkness.
Okay. Star Trek Into Darkness is also perfect, but Pacific Rim, it just...
Yeah.
I can't even. Which movie would you prefer, Monsters University or Despicable Me 2? Monsters University.
Yeah.
I have sentimental attachment to Monsters to a degree in Pixar. Despicable Me is just a cute thing to me, so... what is your dream car?
1982
One that
DeLorean.
works. A working one.
A working one.
Thanks for paying attention. Take care. Look forward to these show every week. Thank you. I look forward to these questions every week. From Ethan Yep. I don't care how many times you've watched this. There's always time to watch it again. Okay. Here, Jesse. Here's this thing to watch.
Again.
There's that for you to watch, Jesse. Okay, really quick. Okay, so this guy right here, it's Braxton Frasto, okay? I don't want to sound Canadian, but... So, I'm on Facebook, and a friend of mine who I went to school with, and I'm good friends with her, I don't know, he commented on her status. He added a random friend of mine in real life on Facebook.
Who did?
Braxton Frasto.
Oh.
The guy who always sends in questions.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
I don't know why. I asked him. He's like, I don't know. I want to know why. Why would you do that? Like, I'm serious. I'm not upset, but I'm really freaking curious. Anyway. Hi, guys. Thanks for answering my questions. Man, these episodes are freaking funny. After catching up on all of them, these later episodes, with all the production stuff, new theme songs, ADs, and etc., it makes the experience much more lively. Yeah. Also, Wyatt, my condolences to your rabbit. Was very sad when I heard. Yes, my new rabbit right now is trying to get out of her cage. It needs cleaned. Her name, by the way, is Tara. Thank you. Andrew.
Well.
Me and Jesse are Kevin Smith fans, so I was wondering if you have a favorite writer, director, producer. Well, yeah, I like Matty Collector.
Anything Matty Collector write is a masterpiece.
Anything they do is A-okay in my book. Well, okay, let's put together what Andrew likes. Who is his favorite I think he likes. Fuck, I have no idea. Like, I've never heard him talk about movies
Me neither.
or comedians or nothing like that.
So, save that one for.
Jesse,
what?
You cited that you like the Angry Video Game Nerd, so I was wondering if you have heard of the Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah. I've seen all of the videos.
He says he remembers it, so you don't have to.
Yep.
Look him up. Wyatt, there was that day with Wyatt and Collection Video. We were promised. I kids, but do people really want to see a collection video for me?
Apparently.
I'll do it. My room's just always messy. I'm very self-conscious because I don't want to seem like a slob. Even though I kind of am when I don't care. Let me clean my shit up, and I will definitely do a collection video. The funny thing is, I do not like my shelf, my classic Decepticon shelf. I have no room for Colossus on it. Like, it's not big enough. So my Colossus is just on my desk for right now until I get a bigger shelf. It's a big fucking desk toy. Hope you guys enjoyed the questions. You guys still get me through work. Thank you once again for answering my questions. Primecast for the win. Hashtag.
Yeah.
Hey, Silas here. How do you feel about this? I mind raped you.
You what?
Apparently he mind raped us.
What does that mean?
Oh.
That's weird. Next.
I don't know what he means. He has a bunch of dots. Hey guys, IJK Productions here again. What movie eras do you remember the most and why? And why? God, I was gonna say this! Wyatt, please don't say Dark Through Megatron's tired clipping. We all know you're obsessed with that. No, that's my answer. I don't care. I can't get that
And
out
who
of my
pointed
head.
it to you?
It's been 2
No.
years, and it's been stuck in my head since Jesse showed me the picture. I can't unsee it. My favorite error, though. Oh fuck. Yeah, okay, in the Boondock Saints, there's in the first like actual scene where they actually assassinate someone. There's a guy who they cross his arms and put the pennies on his eyes, but his eyes are flickering, so the pennies start moving, and you can tell he's really not dead.
Movie error that whenever I see Back to the Future Part 3 towards the end, when have you seen Back to the Future 3?
Yes, but it's been like 2
When
years.
towards the end where Doc Brown comes back from the past in his time machine train, and he has his wife and 2 kids.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you look at one of his kids, the youngest one is hands it by his side, and he's like kind of like moving his hand in like a manner that's like kind of like waving to the camera, like kind of like, hey, look at this, and then he points to his wiener in the movie itself. If you look it up here, I'll find it on YouTube, so you know what I'm talking about.
So they just didn't catch that?
notice it. Back to the Future
He points to his
3,
wiener.
kid points to package. There you go. Alright. Here, copy.
Fuck. That sounds amazing.
It is great, but I didn't notice it for years.
Because I've never noticed that.
It is hilarious. Alright, here you go. Come on. Alright, there you go. Look at it.
How long is
47
it?
seconds.
Okay. Creepy kid from Back to the Future 3 points to his
Yeah.
flux capacity. So I'm looking
Yeah,
for the hands
look at
at
the
his
kid at the
sides.
right.
Kid on the right. Okay, come on, fucking internet. Shit.
Watch. See his hand, right? It's his right hand.
No,
Oh.
I haven't started
Oh,
yet.
okay.
It's still fucking. Come on, it's not even buffering.
It's
doing
like at the 25-second mark.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna reload it. Come on, I want to see this. We gotta move on with the fucking show. I gotta go to bed. For the love of Christ, I hate my. Oh, I hate. I need a new system. This is awful. Oh my my god, I'm gonna shut down all of Google Chrome. And I'm gonna open it back up. Because this is ridiculous. Alright, Skype, open that one, just that one tab. Just Skype and Audacity running. Come on, just that one tab.
It's hilarious because the kid's like proud of himself too. After he does it, he keeps looking at the camera and then like has a big grin on his face.
He stares at the camera too. And they didn't notice.
Apparently, they'd never noticed. They're too fixated on Christopher Lloyd.
There's an episode of Castle where Nathan Fillion makes a Firefly reference, and he wanted to stare at the camera, but the producers would not let him. He wanted to break the fourth wall, and they wouldn't let him. Okay, now my Google Chrome isn't working. Okay, fuck it, I'll come back to it. But now my Gmail's gone, so hold on a second. Fucking bullshit. I hate this stupid piece of ass computer. Okay. Gmail. Fuck.
Are you back to questions yet?
Nope, it's loading. Because now it's loading the video. So. Alright. 2. From my JK Productions. 2. What do you think is better for an emotional, exciting scene? The music or acting? The music or acting or voice acting? Or / voice acting. I think it's the music during Prime's death in G1 and Gollum biting off Frodo's finger helped sell those scenes. I think music is a really, really big thing. But I think just the grittiness of the character. Like, okay, like in The Amazing Spider-Man, when Peter is just freaking out at what happened to his uncle. That was good. That was like good emotion there, because he's just like freaking out. Like in just his crying. I don't know. I think it's more acting than anything. That kind of helps you like sympathize with those people.
What was the question again? I didn't catch it.
What pretty much what makes you sympathize like with intense scenes or emotional scenes in movies? The music or the acting?
I don't think it a little bit of everything. Like it all has to be like a perfect mix between it all. Like I mentioned it last week or 2 weeks, either 2 weeks or a week ago, about the very end of Monsters Inc. How it's like done perfectly. You just see Sully's face, and just the calmness of the music, and just the composure of the scene. Everything about that scene is beautiful. Next.
That's weird how he's just like waving. And
oh, you saw it?
Yeah. That's funny. What do you prefer in video games or movies? A good musical score or graphic CGI to be good?
Music.
Like me and Jesse talked about this before. I love a good movie score. Man of Steel I thought was an okay movie. I wasn't head over heels for it. I thought it was good. But the thing that stood out to me was the score. The score is beautiful. I loved it.
Exactly. Like the first Metal Gear Solid for PlayStation, the graphics are, for a time were pretty good, but looking back they're, obviously very, very dated, but I can still play that game all the way through and enjoy it. And plus, just the music really helps, but the gameplay is awesome. Gameplay should be always number one, but the music always really helps too, because the score of the Metal Gear Solid franchise is just amazing.
Yeah, like in the Pacific Rim, like none of the music really stands out, but the first score, it really stood out in the movie because they had it in good places. And, like, even for a movie that didn't even call for it, I think Iron Man 3 even had a really good score. I think Brian Tyler did a good job. Keep up the good work, lads. Alright, Okay. Hey, Primecast, Harry here with more questions in response to my earlier dialogue. I was gonna ask, what turns you guys on?
What?
What the fuck? But hearing how Andrew rapes dogs and Jesse is a horny raping motherfucker, I'm scared to ask what turns Wyatt on. I'm a simple man with simple pleasures. Erotic asphyxiation is actually, don't turn that down. You're being kind. But seriously, that's a question I would not answer. I think I know we got a question a while ago that none of us just felt comfortable answering.
I forget what it was.
We just didn't. I do too, but I think it was by the same guy. I mean, yeah, that's a weird thing. I don't even like discussing things like that with anyone.
Yeah, we'll pass on that. Thanks, but no thanks.
Wyatt, when are you gonna review stuff? I don't know.
we talked about this last week too.
Seriously, do you people listen to this? Okay, this is what he says. Wyatt, when are you gonna review stuff? I mean, seriously. Even when you do review stuff, give the viewers a poll on what we want reviewed. Also, I was reading an article about the Lone Ranger, and Armie Hammer says he might be playing Hank Pym Ant-Man. Thoughts? Thoughts? Bullshit. It needs to be Nathan Fillion.
Doesn't need to. Well, yeah, I guess it kind of
No,
needs to
it does. It does. It does. It's okay. Okay, my whole thing about polls for reviewing toys, I'd love to do that, but I feel like I have an audience of like 2.5 people. So
Who's the half? Like, is he literally just like cut in half?
He's the guy that kind of watches my videos, but he thumbs down most of them anyway.
So he's an
like,
asshole.
Yeah.
This sucks.
I like to make stuff for people to watch. It's just, it's hard to make stuff and put a lot of effort, like not even effort, but just a lot of time into it. I'd love to make stuff to put effort into it, but I feel like it would just be out of place for my channel, and I'd hate to like, start a downward turn and to where stuff just doesn't match up anymore. I am starting to invest in better stuff. I'm investing in a new grip for my Handycam, a new lens set for it, an external microphone for it. I want to have actual stuff for it. But I mean, it's weird. Like setting up a production quality for a toy review is kind of awkward. I don't know. I've been trying to find I don't know. Like seriously, I'm wanting to review toys and I'm gonna review stuff, but I mean, shit. I mean, if people really show me they want to see stuff, like yeah, I'll spit it out. That's the problem. Like, I'll review stuff and they get like 20 views. I'm just like, well, was that worth the 5 hours of work? See what I'm saying? Like, it's not that I don't appreciate what the people who do watch. It's just like, when I'm busy, I'll make time for it as long as it's warranted. And I'm really lazy. That's also a really big part of it. Andrew, yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with Andrew?
It's weird. It's crazy.
Jesse, what made you want to go to a drive-in theater?
What doesn't make me want to go to one?
I think they'd be sweet. I wish there were more of them. Yeah, like I'll review stuff. You guys want me to review stuff? Seriously, tell me what you want to see. Like right in these questions, best way right there. Tell me what you want to see. I'll do it. I promise. All right. Anyway, back to the dialogue. I told you about the Adam Baldwin and Lawn Orr SVU. Here's a summary of how he got there. I'd tell you, but how do you tell someone part 2 before part 1? Okay, I'm gonna read this to myself later because this isn't part of the questions. And this is pretty much SVU stuff, but I'm gonna read that later because it's really long. Forgot one question. How would you feel if Hasbro did Wave 2 of Iron Man 3 Build-A-Figures and did Crimson Dynamo or Hulkbuster? They could do 6-inch Heartbreaker, Shotgun, just any armor you could think of, but they had the Mandarin come as a preview figure. Thanks for the question. Keep up the good work. I'd like a Hulkbuster or Crimson. I would like any of those.
Any of those would be good.
I'd like an Igor. I think Igor would be sweet. Heartbreaker would be cool though as well.
Or Mark 7. Make the Build-A-Figure Mark 7. That'd be really interesting.
Kind of hilarious. They should have made the Build-A-Figure Mark 42 because it comes apart in the movie.
That would be an interesting gimmick.
Wait, they fucked up.
They dropped the ball on that one.
Drop the ball. Way to go, Hasbro.
Next.
Wow. Mad Shell 23 sent in his question 22 minutes ago. I think he watches us on Twitter, so he can send them in right as we're recording.
That
I
is
swear.
weird.
Hey guys. Yeah. Hey guys, Austin and Matchell23 here again with more questions. 1. Have you guys seen those old 12-inch and 16-inch Optimus Prime Bumblebee figures with awesome detail and Toys R Us's? If so, what do you think of those? I haven't seen them in person. I've seen pictures, and they're pretty hilarious.
I haven't seen them either yet.
They're
you don't
hilarious.
need to see them in
Brace yourself.
picture, and you don't need to see them in person.
Yeah. For Andrew, what is your favorite Master of the Universe Classics figures?
Well, mine is the one with the hairy balls that like go into its mouth and blah blah blah, and it has a big tattoo on its back that says "Matty Collector Rules."
They should totally do that. I'd buy that figure. When you did that thing at the beginning where you said "wow," I thought you were gonna do a bass impression. Wow. Matty Collector.
Theatricality and deception.
There it is. That's the stuff. Alright. What are you guys' favorite Transformers Master, Head, Target, Power God, or Brain Master? Oh, fuck. I don't know.
Duh. Should be obvious for me. Yeah.
Really?
That obvious?
I'm more of a Kiss player guy myself. I'm just kidding. That's actually really fucking weird. I don't have an answer. It's been so long since I've really paid attention to that stuff. I don't know. Who was someone I liked? I honestly don't have an answer. I'm gonna say. Fuck. I don't know. I know I have an answer. I just can't think of it. My brain's just dead right now.
So it's normal. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't say it was different. I was just stating something.
You're just putting that out there. Just to remind us.
Hey guys, guess what? Hey guys, nothing has changed. Everything's A-okay over here. See? I can laugh at myself. Wyatt, what was the most expensive cosplay you've put together? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. Because, shit. My Hedon cosplay, I had to put a lot of money into, the cloak and all the headband and stuff. And each year I have to buy new hair stuff for that. But the scythe I made out of plywood and PVC and some metal and screws. That probably took about $40 to make, but still, that's about I'd say $110 to make that cosplay, the final one at least. I spent probably $300 on all the Hedon cosplays. I kept improving. Ash didn't do any. Didn't cost that much. I'd say maybe a Kamen Rider one, but it was most my Haruto cosplay was the most convenient thing to do because if you got, anyone who knows Kamen Rider, you don't have to know Kamen Rider to get this, but Haruto mainly wears a dyed not sequin, that's the totally wrong word, but decorative shirt, and he normally has this pretty distinct leather coat and boots and red skinny jeans. Well, I already had half that. I had a shirt that would work well. I had red skinny jeans. I bought boots. So I was pretty much able to do that by myself, but I had to buy the driver and I had to buy the rings, and so it's a toss-up between the Kamen Rider ones, Philip or Haruto. Yeah. What's an odd commodity that you gave one look at and just thought along the lines of, I need to buy or own that? Shit, there's a lot of those. Oh, that Nathan Fillion figure, the Johnny Worthington from Washington University I talked about today. Boom. There we go. I already covered it.
Is this directed to me too?
Yes. And Andrew. Andrew was all of Matty Collector's products. That's his answer.
I don't know. I can't think of anything. I'd say probably. Oh yeah. I was kind of thinking. I had that feeling with the G.I. Joe retaliation figures, but I didn't get them. So does that count still?
Well, I don't know if because you didn't buy it, but I didn't buy the Nathan Fillion toy, so
Yeah.
it's okay.
Next.
That does it for me this time around. Keep up with what you guys are doing and later. Alright, where can you find yourself on the internet, Jesse?
Do what?
We're done. That's it for questions.
Where can we find ourselves? What did you just say?
Where can I find you on the internet? Your Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Your YouTube. I'm segueing.
I crashed that
missed it.
segue.
God, you fucking
I pushed
blew it
you
up.
over on that. Like, no.
You. Oh.
You're like, here I am on a segue. I'm like, no, push you over.
No, I'm fucking it up.
You can find me in.
Bitch.
Oh, first off, if you have any questions, please send them in to primecastqa@gmail.com. That's primecastquanda@gmail.com. And
I'll read them.
you can find me at Twitter at twitter.com/SSJAUTOBOT. Instagram me, SSJAUTOBOT as well. YouTube. Click subscribe above this video if you haven't done so already.
Oh, I should.
Oh, damn. We need to get around to that.
I should. I'm just busy. Sorry, man.
It's alright. I'll forgive you.
I promise. Alright, just this once. Alright. You can follow me on Twitter at Anchavator, and you can follow me or watch me on YouTube at Anchavator as well. And seriously, if anyone wants to see a specific review or show interest, like I mean, that's if you want to see videos. Seriously, like that's a weird thing to say, but people want to see my videos actually, because that's one thing I've struggled with. I'm really self-conscious. I don't want to put out something that kind of embarrasses me. So. I'm serious. And Andrew, find Andrew at Sportimus Prime on Twitter and Sportimus on YouTube.
That's right. Password.
Yeah, he makes videos. Just
Yeah,
puts them
he's
up.
he's the prince of YouTube.
Shit.
That was a oddly specific reference, but it makes sense. And it's like Prince would spend like millions of his own dollars making these high production music videos, but never release them.
Yeah, and then. Right, dude.
What's the password?
You know what I want to do? I want to
The password is I am the Walrus.
Yeah, I was about to say let's change it up. So let's maybe someone who was listening earlier, the password I made up, maybe they're like, oh,
Yep.
I'm getting it first. Nope, we changed it. So anyone who typed in the old password, we know. We know.
If you listen to an episode,
We know.
type in I am the Walrus Cuckoo Kachoo. Bless us know you listen to an episode. I am the
Let's know you're not cheating.
I am the Walrus Cuckoo
Not that
Kachoo.
Yes, do it.
It's a show. Good one. Pat on the back.
Wait, this is a
Yep,
show?
that's a show.
Really? Was I on a podcast? Wow.
Kind of.
That was
It's
exhilarating.
almost one. Anyway,
iTunes
yeah.
someday.
Until next week. Thank you for listening, everybody.
Good
One more.
night.